even started yet, have you?
No, I just got it tacked up though, and I got the
Start right here.
stuff
Very
cleaned
bottom
out.
of this plate. You got that on the right.
105.
105.
I'm Zetori Long, and I'm a Class A driver for Goodwill Industries of Arkansas. As a Class A driver, I transport donated goods from stores back to the GRC to get distributed out in our storefront.
You get it open, go on in, side to side. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Okay.
1, 2.
I got my CDLs, and I figure like, why not get my welding certificate?
See what it look like, and just do the same thing.
So now, when I start back, start from the top.
No,
I can't say it's always something I wanted to do, but it was something that I always wanted to try.
Way up here, then you start from the top and go back down. Start a little bit ahead, then go back down.
Okay, and then work my way back up.
You gotta chip all that out.
Right.
You gotta chip that out.
The Academy is Goodwill's licensed private trade school. We offer training programs to individuals within 6 of the top industries in the state of Arkansas. Our students are historically the non-traditional students. Those students who maybe they did not want to go to a 2 or 4 year college. They wanted to learn a trade. They wanted to learn a new craft in a short amount of time so they can get to work quickly.
When it bends, it'll break.
Okay.
Zetori came to us last year during the previous welding class and expressed his interest in wanting to start the welding program. At that time, he even stated that he wanted to start the payment plan, having it directly withdrawn from his check then, so by the time the welding program started, he would already have the class paid for. We kind of put the pause on him. We're like, we'll check into it. We'll see if we can do that. In that time, we had already began discussing the Goodwill scholarship program for Goodwill employees. About a month before the current class, he was contacting us every week. Am I going to be able to start? Can I start? And we kept just kind of putting him on ice just a little bit, just so we have the final word. We shared with Zetori the scholarship program. And we let him know, not only are you going to start, but you're going to be our first scholarship recipient, and you are not going to have these fees pulled from your check.
Man. Yeah. I didn't know what to think at that moment. I was shocked, but I was also happy at the same time. And man, I was just in tears, man. I couldn't believe it. Like it was hard to believe for a moment. It was actually true, like that they was gonna pay for it for me. They was gonna pay for everything, and I was just like I said, I was just happy on the inside, just like happy because that's like something I never thought I'd be doing before. And then like once I got to doing it, got the hang of it, I like it, I love it. Jonesboro, what's on the truck, what I'm picking up from the stores, stuff like that. That's what this is used for. Okay.
2-6. 2-6.
Brought you 2020, got 2460 cool.
There you go. I appreciate it.
My man, see you next time.
All right,
see you.
Now I got another question for you. The amps that we are welding at, what are we welding at? For each electrode. Remember we've been using a 1/8 and we've been using a 3/32. Correct. What's the amps for that 3/32? 3/32 is the smaller one. Starting class, I had told you what that 7018 stood for. Anybody remember? The 70.
Can we bring the notes up?
You can't, but I'll tell you, it stands for 70,000 pounds of tensile strength. That's how strong the steel is. 3/32 is 80, and our amperage on that 1/8 is 105 vertical position. Other than that, guys, that's all I got for you on the board today. We're getting ready to go down and weld a little bit. Is that all right with y'all?
Yep.
All right. Well, most of them are practicing to take their structural welding test, and one of them actually is taking a structural welding test.
So how do you feel about his progress so far?
Well, I won't know exactly until he gets through, but I think he's going to do a good job. I won't know until it's finished. All right. Let me get this set up for you. So you can, move that.
Hold on.
Cross your fingers.
Woo!
Yeah, that's bad. That was bad.
Yeah.
Let it back down. That was good. You gotta get one more. Okay.
And this the bad one.
That's the bad one.
It's the bad one.
That's why we got the name Dream Killer and Heartbreak wrong.
And it broke my heart the first time. This one just kind of threw me for a loop, and I seen it splitting when it was coming up, so I knew it was automatically gonna be a bad one. So hopefully could have another piece, and hopefully that one don't crack. And we can move on from this test and knock out the other test we got to take. So.
Kind of bent crooked. All right, let it down. It's good. It's good. It's bad.
Yes, man.
How you feeling?
We passed it.
Yeah.
We passed. Dude. Woo. I feel like if I didn't pass this time, I would have had to start over from scratch, and that probably would just set me way behind. But I always say that third time's a charm. We got it. I'm still shocked. I'm shocked, but we got it. I kind of been stressing about that, like, since last week. Last week I've been stressing about it, but it's here. It's over with and it's done. So now we on to the other test.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I'm happy.
You graduate in just a few days, you know, literally in like 3 days. What's going through your head right now?
I ain't never think I was gonna make it this far. Cause man, I was having trouble when I first started, but you know, once Walter, you know, showed me the techniques and what to do, man, it was like I go home thinking about it. Like, I didn't ever think 10 years ago I'd be driving trucks. No, I ain't think 10 years ago that I'd be getting my welder certificate. Like, it's one more accomplishment that I overcame, and you know, it's one more I can put in my book. Many more to come though, many more. But don't let nothing hold you back. If that's something you want to do, then you need to do it. Don't say you're gonna wait later on down the line to do it, because we're on borrowed time. Tomorrow's not promised, you know? So go for it while you can.